to that hero many, many, many times. And he's pretty damn good against that. Upper right-hand side, the hero for Team Lin so far is Sock, and we do see the Warden. Can LawLiet and Soen step up to the task and carry the torch now and maybe equalize? Wait, can they equalize? Yeah, right? Everything's still possible?
So...
Yeah. Everything's still possible.
Yes.
In this King of the Hill. Warden is... I've seen very, very disruptive Wardens recently. Truly curious how Sock deals with it.
Yeah, seems to be a bit on the rarer side these days. Warden, always a specialty hero, needs certain maps, also needs certain players, it seems like. And LawLiet, of course, is the very, very best. First little win for him. He gets the Shadow Priest. Important that he kept the supply open. Didn't make all the wisps already, so he got the Shadow Priest here at the start, which is a big deal.
Hopefully no Engine or Warden eyes here. That is not allowed. Footman threatening wisps. That's a sweet save here though. Left a little avenue open. And that is then, instead of an Ancient or Warden eye, a little extra experience for the Warden. And that's what she needs.
Not the ideal creep on both sides. Also on the other side, the pull didn't quite work, I think because of the wisp, and one peasant died. Only one, not the end of the world. The item is amazing. The Soe mask here, absolutely glorious. For the Warden, we have the Ring of Superiority and Invuln. That's okay items. Not too insane.
True. Sobe mask on an Archmage though. Very, very, very helpful. Because what Night Elves are struggling with recently is early tier 2 pushes by the human. Water Elementals up onto lores, delay the tech for as long as you can, and a little bit mana helps with that.
Here we go. Human expansion creep being started. Water Elemental ensnared. Ouch, that's a bunch of damage on the peasants. And the Warden's already coming. She's got the blink ready if he wants to try to steal the item, but does not. And there's no blink, never mind. It is Shadow Strike. Trying to get the last hit here. That also doesn't quite work. Nice block though against the Warden, making it difficult to find the connection to the AM. Fan of Knives as well. No blink it is. All damage on the Warden. Finding some kills. And now can use the Shadow Blade.
It should be a reveal though. Oh, Fan of Knives gets another kill here. Close to 3. The knives are so important. Big Invul committed. He wants these peasants. He wants the level 3. Gets the help of the troll.
That peasant would do it.
Nice.
It's a lot of peasants going down. New militia have to be called from the main base. That's a lot of lumber that this is going to cost. A shredder will certainly be needed. I've seen LawLiet be cheeky enough to try to steal the human shredder away from his lab, which is a pretty cool play.
Ooh.
Right now, there's nothing there, though.
There's a wisp at the bottom right. He could go for it. Hype already. After 4.5 minutes. Full throttle game.
We're going to be getting to level 3. Which is also a nice spike here for the Archmage. You can summon lots of Water Elementals, especially with the Sobe. But LawLiet got ready for it already with the double Shadow Priest. I'm liking LawLiet's play quite a bit here.
So far, so good. But of course, this is not the end of the world. For Sock, he came back from worse things just 20 minutes ago. He was in a worse state and was able to edge out a victory. Hunter's Hall... What?
The footy. The footy just saw the mercs in progress.
Oh,
or in transit, rather. He has to go to defend.
Players' forces are under attack.
Warden Shadow Strike again. This is level 2. Good damage, of course, with Ring and Slippers. Some HP lost, but Shop is up and the Footman in a perfect spot to defend.
He needs to be very careful here with where he goes. Ooh, the Warden almost caught him. Nighttime now, no Ultra Vision yet, no tower yet either. This Arcane Tower must be protected.
Ooh, at all costs, Footman should be there. Finishing the Town Hall first and foremost. Water Elementals going down, of course. This is very little damage. I wonder if the mana for Fan of Knives is worth it.
Water One more Shadow Strike on the AM. Could force a TP here. Archmage positioning very good at the moment. Always getting as much damage in as he can, while also reducing the damage he is taking himself. Berserker would be a big kill to get, and I guess she'd be going down. Knight.
To the creeps though, so no extra XP. And Warden, with that Water Elemental, is that level 4? Oh, and now Fan of Knives hurts.
Yeah, great progress on the Warden. LawLiet, as so often, playing an outstanding Warden game. But the one thing he doesn't have is a counter expansion. AM was scouting also with the reveal from the lab, by the way, saw no expos, and now has the time to get into the main base. Lore cancel would be huge here.
And that's why they call me the Prophet, Remo. And this is only one Water Elemental though, with the sacrifice of a couple of Wisps. You can't deal with that. I don't think this Archmage alone has the damage to kill it.
Nope, I guess he doesn't. Staff home on the Warden. Oh, needs to be fast now with the reaction. TP home. Saves the Archmage, who's still not teching, by the way, but now he finally can. Got the Shredder. Might have tech lead, of course, is quite noticeable.
Yeah, it's not 2 techs this time. Just 1.5. Which is also quite devastating.
A player's forces are under attack.
LawLiet needs a second base though if he can't crack that with a Bear Bust. It is in a way very similar to the Happy Sock game.
Yeah, definitely quite a few similarities here, absolutely. So fortifying his bases, more and more towers are coming. Lumber mill. The Warden's 4.5. She's gonna be level 5 in, and nope.
My god, I missed that lady. Always so flashy, creates fun games. Very, very, very frustrating to play against, of course. And only very few can make it work. I've seen a couple of Warden, but then the games were over in very little time because the pushes were so devastating before level 5 and 6. Now, we might finally see the Avatar, because nobody's better at getting a Warden from 5 to 6 than LawLiet is.
Sock in the meantime is trying to be a bit disruptive. The Zeppelin here is very helpful to keep his units safe. Warden, no anti-air yet. But we'll have it in a moment. Tier 3 finishing, orb to be purchased. Warden wants to get level 5, I think, and then add a panda and also creep him. But first, wants to get level 5 for herself, I guess.
Zeppelin drop finds a couple of Wisps. That's annoying, because lumber is indeed low. Plus you need the bear upgrade, as you said, and master training doesn't come for free.
Yeah, right. Needs a panda still, needs an expansion still. LawLiet had an insanely good Warden start to this game. But the lumber is really messing with him.
That was courtesy of the triple Wisp detonate against the Water Elementals earlier. Didn't rebuild because he prioritized tech and didn't go for a lab because it was still occupied by creeps. And Sock, I think he's playing a fine game around it so far.
Not too long ago, I saw a sad game by Sock with Zeppelin above trees. Oh, bro.
That can't happen twice in a row. Come on. No, no, no.
Tier 3's been started quickly here by Sock. It's looking much like a tank game again. Mountain King second, lots of towers being set up. LawLiet has his army across the map. He's thinking about trying to bust this base, but there's already 3 towers here.
Bust
nice wall off as well.
Bust the base with bears to beat Sock? Guess so, but it's fortified, isn't it?
I am now staffing home as well. Solid performance here. Warden's joining in. What can she do?
She can enter now, finally, even without Blink. Zeppelin is here to the rescue. Bear's taking care of the Archmage, who is kind of stuck there for 70 seconds. Has an Imbu potion, but no help apart from it.
Oh, yeah, this push is doing way more than I thought it would, to be honest. He's destroying the expansion here.
This did more than the happy push against Sock.
Yeah, 3 towers, not enough, apparently. MK and Militia have to save the day here somehow, but so much was lost already.
MK can deal with the bears, maybe, but then Richu also so good, and now it's level 6! She needs mana, of course, but this is a mega invite for an avatar.
The town is under siege.
Dude, the farm wall. The farm wall was just like 20 seconds late.
Mountain
Not quite
King.
walled off in the end. MK's gonna die. What the hell?
Dude, what a fall from grace for Sock. You beat Happy. And here comes a new challenger and just smacks you around on Twisted Meadows. That was a brutal, brutal Warden game from start to finish.
Damn. Damn. Well done. Well played by both. LawLiet's Warden, masterclass, as so often. Gets the first map under his belt.
You gotta do what you gotta do. And it's all about the victory, man. If Happy's down, you gotta do it yourself, and that's exactly the spirit that LawLiet brought to this game here. You know, LawLiet and Sock, they're very good friends. They traveled the world together. Many different continents they visited. But there's no friends in the Doobie Ancient of Wonders Cup, no?
It's do or die here. Everything to get the win. To get first place for the team. Team Lin or Team Happy, one will be crowned champion today. With the big heavy hitter for Team Lin, the captain himself, still waiting in the wings. After LawLiet, it would be Soin as the last player for Team Happy.
Yeah, Soin versus Lin. I mean, it's a mirror match. Everything can happen. But it's rough. But I guess we're quite far away from there. First, Sock has to equalize. We have very different maps, though. This was maybe the one Warden map. I don't even know if Echo Owls is in. But yeah, this we probably get a keeper here, so very different game. Actually, you could play Warden here.
I've seen Tidehunters, by the way, is going to be the next map.
Yeah.
I've seen Warden attempted here a few times. I've never seen it be really good. If you go for double Ancient of War creeping at the Knolls, maybe, but there's no way it has the same impact and velocity as she would on Twisted Meadows or Terranos. Terranos, and of course, also amazing for the Warden. Some humans veto it against Night Elf, but I think only very few.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy, but if there's someone who can make it work, it's good old Joe. But Sock, he got quite a comeback versus Happy. And now he has to do it again. Maybe chances for a Mountain King opener. But here, it should just be about expansions. It should be about Arcane Towers. Oh.
Looky. Looky.
Looky, whatty? Are you like? Is there like? I look at the space. Nothing really strikes my mind, Remo. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. Since the altar is missing, we can see LawLiet here once again. He's just such a fun player, dude. LawLiet games are always so entertaining, so flashy. The Warden first on the first map. Now, most Night Elves on this map play Keeper of the Grove. He's quite strong here. LawLiet, though, seemingly not a big fan of the Keeper right now. Neutral hero it will be, and honestly, that doesn't fully narrow it down.
True. It could be a Panda. It could be a Firelord. It could be Beastmaster, Dark Ranger. Guess we can rule out Tinker. I would put money on what? Something hot.
Yeah, I agree. That would be the Dark Ranger then.
I was about to say Naga, but yep. Oh, Remo with the little emo girl face here, huh?
Eyeliner in the bad mood every day. Perfect.
All right. Very curious. I've seen a bit of Panda first. But the Ancient of War, I could pull them together with the Fire Lord. That's also kind of doable with the Panda, I guess. So hard to read for Sock. We have perfect vision, and we don't even know.
Footy should find out pretty soon, though.
player's forces
Sock's
are under
footy
attack.
micro, or footy scouting, rather. It's always amazing. In multiple matchups.
Sinjo Honeybrew.
Okay,
Town
it
is
is the
under siege.
panda. Cool. That instantly makes the shop in the middle for heal scrolls insanely important.
Shop control. B2W shop in the chat right now. There is only one shop
Player's force
and 2 sets of heal scrolls. First you gotta get the levels, of course. Ancient of War. Worry me. Save.
town is under siege.
Alright. He does manage to work well enough here. It's going to be a fast level 2 for the Panda. I think we've casted a game not too long ago where we saw Panda first with without Drunken Haze, right? And as I remember it, you weren't the biggest fan of that.
A player's forces
What can
are
I
under
say,
attack.
Remo? All spells of the Panda are so good. I can see you don't have mana for Drunken Haze Breath of Fire. I like the 2-1-1 build a lot, just so you have the option. But also Panda crits and evasion is also pretty good, so I can understand.
And maybe you could make it slightly dependent on items. If you find some mana items, might be more enticed going for that. So far, no mana items for the Panda. Ring and Cloak are okay. Ring for the Panda is actually pretty good. It's going to be tanking a bunch of damage. But this is a very, very easy game for Sock so far. Just one camp after the next. Expansion is coming. Now he's level 3. Now he can pressure. He's got the dust. He's got the boots. This Panda hasn't looked too scary just yet.
Couldn't get the footman in the base despite solid wisp blocking. Panda's getting caught at the entrance to the lab. And yeah, it's only 2.3 against a level 3 Archmage. This is not looking scary. This is not looking powerful. Of course, he's up attack. But it feels like Sock is playing
A player's
a nice
forces are
footman
under attack.
Archmage. Like you play against Orc, more or less. And keeps the Panda busy. And what's the Panda on level 2?
Yeah, not much really. I would say with this strong start for Sock, not even the level 3 or 4 Panda is going to be that much of a worry. Especially if it goes for Alchemist. It feels like already LawLiet will have to rely on a level 5 Panda already to have a strong game.
He's going Hunt to double down on the AoE.
Town is under siege.
This almost looks experimental so far.
Yeah!
We're waiting for the strat to really kick into overdrive.
A player's forces
not
are
there
under
yet.
attack.
Also feels like Sock was almost a bit early here. Mana is gone, lures are coming up, water elementals on the opposite side. No, they don't help too much.
Trying to macro up well on his bases. Tech started, Llama Mill coming. All the things he needs. And what he really needs isn't much. Just, you know, keep mining. Make sure you don't lose too much. And then build a tier 2 army with Rifle Caster. And if LawLiet doesn't have 2 bases by then that normally means your end.
True that. It is a lot of damage on these footmen by now, but Sock is playing an extraordinary game so far. So disruptive. So distracting. I would say he's doubling down on AoE with the hunts now, but he's not throwing any breaths. It's like, it's so easy to deal with it from Sock's perspective. I love it.
Panda's taking forever to get these levels. He will have the combo of Drunken Haze Breath of Fire this game. Dude, there's not even any Moonges left. It's about to be deck time. This is a terrible game so far for LawLiet.
Yeah, and this is finally level 3. Could have been earlier, but Sock stole one of the creeps before. So sweet delay. Tech is running halfway through.
Forces are under attack.
And if you're on one base, man, everything is around timings. And this timing, every timing by LawLiet is just delayed.
Yeah, it won't be a bear bust. There's no tier 3. Wouldn't be in time. Just panda, mass riots.
Could be a panda bear bust.
He does have arson in his blood, so that might be one way to try to do it. And right now there's no rifles yet. Okay. LawLiet now putting on the pressure. Trying to overwhelm right now with a piercing damage army. With Archer Dryads, a little bit of hunts.
There's also no towers against that. Sock got a bit greedy, maybe.
And LawLiet is importantly striking before heal scrolls are available. It just turned daytime. At daytime here, the first heal scroll gets ready. But there was no time for Sock to get here. If Sock holds, he will win this game.
He has an alchemist second for heal spray, and that alchemist went from the tavern to the merchant and got that heal scroll. So sustain is up, but is it maybe a bit too late?
And out of mana for the time being, but he's got the mana still. Oh, the heal spray is looking good here on these defense footies.
The hunts are also looking good as a split unit in the passive line. Great AoE damage. And you can't heal at 2 places at once. The panda looks fine against footmen, but the alchemist there as well. Looks like panda's gotta get out soon. Wants to take that rifle with him. And Sock did a solid job in keeping a lot of these workers alive. Up until now. Whoa. Panda. Close. Fireball was on the way. So not a bust, but definitely a delay.
And I got level 4, which is pretty nice. And tier 3 is coming, so he's gonna get even more bonus experience. Moonjo's situation is looking very dire, though. Moonstone used right away, understandably. Sock held on to the heal scroll. Can still use that later. He would love to get another one for the shop. And he gets it.
Yep, there was barely any crowd control outside of Dryad, so that's fine. Rifles, casters,
A player's forces
coming. We
are
got
under
defend,
attack.
we got long rifles, lumber upgrade. But can LawLiet get the panda to level 5? Is the big question.
And I guess also the question must be, can you get a counter expansion going? Because at some point, the 1 base versus 2 base won't cut it anymore. Although high level heroes and a strong line of army can make up for a lot. The human army is still not impressive at all.
Forces are under
Just a
attack.
handful of footmen and a little bit of priest rifle. Hero levels are low, especially on the alchemist. But Sock will be quickly getting stronger.
We open up the lab now. I wonder if it's time for some Zeppelin drops with Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, or just Breath of Fire into passive lines, because it's hard for Sock to follow. He got a lot. He got like damage, utility, summons, healing, sustain, etc. But he's moving slow. Very slow. And if you bounce back and forth between expansion and main, you should be able to get some peasants, grind up to 5. But we don't see a Zeppelin, so all that talk out the window.
And selling a bunch of items. Getting 2 Moonwells ready. He might be waiting to bank on 50 and build a big army once. LawLiet can build 70, maybe even 80 supply one time.
Under siege.
The resources won't be enough for more if he doesn't do that.
Still creeping, and that is level 5. Courtesy of the solo experience. Perfectly to the dot. Of course, as you stop getting XP from creeps at level 5. So it's always perfectly to the dot. Lots of consumables here. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. No crit, no passive. Might bite him down the road, but for now, it's looking good. As Sock, only 2 towers, but a TP with 70 food.
Drunken Haze Breath of Fire, big damage against the peasants, but it's a lot of mana already out, not on the real army, on the heal spray. It's actually saving all of them.
Can he get 1 kill? Alchemist 3 would be huge, as he always will have mana. LawLiet now is bouncing between the bases, but with that avenue, it should be relatively easy for Sock to follow up on this. Oh, the lumber workers. They're looking mighty juicy.
It's working out very well so far. Panda, again, finding some more targets. This time these peasants will partly die. Looks like he's trying to get enough kills to get level 6. But he's a ways off.
Yeah. Sock's getting richer and richer. It's not gonna be a straight up fight. He'll definitely just prevent that. Can he break through? Also not, right? Sock's in position. And there's a straight up fight. The curse.
We got one priest with a little bit more experience. LawLiet isn't getting enough XP yet to get to the ultimate. Panda, of course, is one of the sickest ults in the game. Splitting into 3, having insane damage potential. Oh, and he's getting a bit more. One more buddy here, one more priest there.
But you don't want to donate the Dryad? Weird position now. That's level 4 and level 3. Sick. Oh no, it wasn't level 3 because the alchemist was out of range. Lol. He's getting it now though.
There we go, gets the red cap. It's gonna be the big item for him. Lots of great finds here.
Ooh, Remo lagging. Babs,
Sorry.
Babs. Second lag.
I gotta get out.
I'll stream to Discord. Let me...
Oh, thank God I wasn't in a fight.
No, no, no. We would never lag in a fight. Yeah. Still no counter expo. Panda getting slowed. Does he have a staff? He does. No disable, of course. You can find ways around this. Crowd control via slow, obviously, but this is solid damage. And we get the Tinker with the rockets.
Ah, there he is. I didn't see him that whole time. Okay. Mass AoE for LawLiet. If he gets level 4 Tinker as well, that's very strong with the passive and the cluster rockets. But it seems like Sock already has a counter available. He's got the Alchemist with the AoE healing. He still has double heal scrolls. LawLiet has a long way to go to get into a winning position.
Yeah, this of course also slows down the Panda on the way to 6 as he has to share XP now and the bonus XP is gone. 5.4 is pretty sweet though. Big mana potion the Tinker, also sweet. But it's only 60 food. Nice, super nice by the way, that he got the Unholy Aura. Sock did. That was the one thing he was lacking, movement speed. Fairy Dragon's in, plus the Rocket Breath of Fire, insane damage, but of course the counter's right there as you said. Heal Spray, Heal Scroll, and how much mana really is available here on the Panda? We do have the potions, damage, so far counter, but that was the last Heal Scroll.
Yeah, tons of damage indeed. Now the question is, can LawLiet still keep fighting? Can he fight after the Heal Scroll? And the answer seems to be oh, mana is low. Oh, one more Breath of Fire is there. With heal spray.
That's another heal scroll. Going to Sock. Available in the shop right now. Courtesy of the new overlay. Let's go. And a Tomb of Retraining. But LawLiet says this is enough. I didn't see a GG. Maybe it was a disconnect. But I guess the game was over anyway. And with that, Sock ties it up.
All right, 1-1 on Sock's map. He chose Tidehunters for good reason. We saw how strong this game was for him. Really uncomplicated game, really, right? He just went for the expansion, level 3 creep, kept the pressure on, teching up, macroing up, building army. Too big to fail. And the panda here, not looking so amazing there in that game.
I like the idea, but yeah, this puzzle piece is missing. I feel timings were also off. Sock did a wonderful, wonderful job and keeping him busy. And yeah, that's just what happens. It was a regular leave, by the way. Maybe the chat was just occupied by overlay. So no drama, of course. 1-1. Now, the ball is, of course, in LawLiet's hands again. With the map pick that I didn't see and that I'm waiting for right now while we're in the loading screen. Echo Isles. Well, if that isn't a call for a Warden, I don't know what is.
Yeah, absolutely. Echo Isles also one of the best Warden maps out there. Twisted Meadows, Terra Stand, and Echo Isles. And the specialty here is, unlike on the other maps, there's not even a lab for the human. Human normally loves to get a Shredder. Human normally loves to get a Zeppelin as well against the Warden. Those will not be available.
Last result between them was a 2-1 for LawLiet in TED Cup. Can he repeat that? Is the big question. LawLiet upper left, Sock upper right. And of course, we move towards the mercenary camps. We always do on this map, for good reason.
Yeah, I would be shocked if this was not a Warden. Seems like it really has to be. Yeah, I mentioned the lab before, how that's not available to the human. But there is one bigger downside on this map compared to Terra Stand and also especially Twisted Meadows. The Warden here, of course, she can creep level 3 quite easily. She also has Merc Camp support, which is wonderful. But creeping beyond level 3 is pretty damn hard here. You take out the Merc and the Natural and maybe the Murloc Camp, but after that, the Ancient of War will have it difficult to get active. And a Mountain King, by the way. Again, the choice here for Sock, which means he's going to be able to fight Mano y Mano or Mano y Senora way more easily.
Mano y Senora. That's exactly what it is. Cool to see. Mountain King was the choice against Happy, and it was successful. LawLiet, if he wins, the series is tied up. The grand final, 2-2. If Sock wins, though, it's all down to Soin to defeat Sock and Lin back to back to tie it up and then force the ace match. That'd be quite rough indeed. So we move towards the mercenary camp. LawLiet again getting the Shadow Priest, as we've seen before. Any last hits would be great. Any disruption would be great. Sock is just moving across with Militia.
Yeah, this is level 1 MK Harass with Militia. What the hell is this?
He was about to say, you say that like it happened 500 billion times before. I've not seen this before. Is he? He's on top. No. I mean, the main is exposed.
If the Engine of War falls, this is a disaster.
Yo.
Stormbolt steals the last hit. Did he get it? Yes, he did. But also detonates can be used here for some mana burn. LawLiet so far with a pretty good defense. We have a tower push for the deciding map.
Oh my god. Shades of TH vs Moon WCG 2013. Without a Tinker, but with a Mountain. Who plays Mountain King Tower Push? Are you mad?
This is looking quite unusual indeed. MK has almost only 2 Stormbolts left. Trying to get the Shadow Priest here would be a big deal. Healing reduced as well for the Warden, and does get it. First tower being upgraded. It's a guard. Also, I mean, this first is a Arcane Tower, excuse me. Other one is a guard tower. Okay, LawLiet. He's faced these pushes many times before. He's amazing at holding them. Can he hold again? It seems like what he really needs here is that Berserker.
That's right. Thank you, Busty, for the 35-month resub, by the way. He is indeed one of the greatest, but the towers, he did not expect them here in this matchup, really. What's the ward without mana? Nothing. So the Arcane Tower is super essential. Dude, I'm shocked that Sock is pulling this strat.
First tower is up, the second is also certainly going to be finishing. MK, though, might be going down, which might not be the end of the world. Would mean Warden level 2, but the towers are perhaps the more important thing here, and there's still plenty of peasants available to repair them. Should get in position, though, at the other tower. Oh, making a mistake here, maybe. Slow with the repair. And that's a tower cancel. That's a big deal.
Still got 2, and he held it. 1 tower, he held it, and the 2 towers are up. Warden, no mana, probably this entire game. I mean, there is Moon Juice, it is night, but only for so long.
Oh, the tower isn't gonna be finishing. It's such a big deal. But he's only back.
Super clutch. Mountain King still hurt. No healing. Warden level 2. Is he just abandoning? Dude, if I were Lin, and this is my player, and he's going for a Mountain King tower put, I'd be furious.
Now he's going for the shops, so good resources on the human side, but LawLiet also stabilizing more and more. Having the Ancient of War in the main base is such a big deal. He can always make archers there. And now he's moving forward, the Ancient of War. He can root that next to the towers as well. LawLiet's looking better and better.
He's held these pushes over and over. Rarely was it as important as it is now. Storm bolts are always a threat. And healing has finally arrived too. Oh, that's a godsend. But he didn't heal all of it, did he?
Seems like no. Footy's still hurt. Waiting for the defend upgrade. It's a few seconds away. Every second here now so important. Towers getting threatened. Repair from the peasants. More towers coming up in the back.
Also a Hunter's Hold for Glaives. Regen is running. And then soon time for shields up. It was expensive to get that army back up, but definitely worth it.
Archers in a beautiful position. Very difficult for the footmen to get to them. Although they could squeeze by between the buildings. Mountain King full mana, by the way. Has to use some of these storm bolts.
Oh, archer numbers are crazy. Can't hold the guard tower anymore. With that, the pressure is up the main.
Now there's basically no threat from these towers anymore in terms of damage. Still some mana burn, but it seems like LawLiet has done it. Seems like he again seems to have done it.
What Lin is to orcs in defending tower pushes, LawLiet is to the Night Elves. So hard to crack the boy. And with that, might be edging out a victory. There's no follow-up for Sock. No tech, no expo, no mercs, nothing.
LawLiet about to tie up this clan war here. If he wins, it's going to be 2-2.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the Warden not getting surrounded either. This one seems to be done.
I wonder if Sock and Team Lin will regret this choice. Towers cancelled. No APs. It's daytime now for a long time. Did we call this too early? Archers are suffering.
Healing is always a big problem for the Night Elves. There's a new guard tower finished. The Berserker. Oh! Sock got the new Berserker. It's a really big deal. But we have the Glaive coming out just in time.
Okay, not that crazy against the towers, as they are no fortified armor type, but it's great to cancel healing and regen.
The footies are now pretty healthy. Shields up once again, going into the back. Stormbolt trying to take out one more unit for the level 2. MK is almost there. Now the archers blocking each other. The base is turning against the Night Elf all of a sudden.
No way. No way. More and more towers. The Glaive is gone. Mountain King stands there like a boss. Oh, but he's trapped. Is he? Left hand side, is it open?
Oh yeah, it seems so. There's might be a lot of losses on both sides. The Warden getting more experience here from the Berserker as well. MK takes out the Huntress. And it's a lot of footies falling. The Warden should be leveling up soon. This shop cannot finish soon enough. And the AP also now helping out big time.
LawLiet, of course, tier 1, so no potions available. Only the Moonstone for a little bit extra regen. Ancient War coming. This tug of war continues. Sock at the shop. LawLiet at the shop. And a little bit of a bounce back. We have an AP up. Super helpful against the Scout Tower, but I think repairs in time. 3 towers, 4 towers up.
The AP is a big deal though. LawLiet spending his money as well as he can. Going for an Ancient of War as well. Moonstone over. Moonjuice, of course, looking rough. If LawLiet survives until nighttime, though, this should certainly be his game.
There's a hammer with the Warden's name on it. There's Blink. Got it.
Oh!
Oh my god, this is so tense. This is so close. Imagine the Ring of Protection is the Ring of Regen. The value at this point. Nighttime is over. We need repair. Mass repair. Hunts are falling.
Oh,
Level 3.
Level 3. Healing up as much as he can. MK needs one more kill for the level 3 as well.
Stormbolt will Shadow Strike. Sock is teching. Sock is teching. It's halfway done.
Oh, he started taking a while ago. Oh, is he just gonna expand now, I guess?
He can just double down with rifle, second hero. Ooh, LawLiet doesn't see this coming, I feel. Maybe he counted the footmen and sees, okay, there's nothing new coming. You must be investing into something.
Yeah, Proxy Workshop would also be insanely good.
Oh, Warden Hammer.
Stormbolt.
Needs a blink soon. Shadow Strike turns it around. Sock can go for a heal potion soon. Very, very soon.
A player's forces are
Close affair here.
The balls on Sock.
Very hurt.
God. Potions in a second. We're playing tower defense. Second glaive. And there's a heal potion. And that is, of course, a sign for LawLiet that Sock is on tier 2. He's not.
TP sold. Berserker dies in the back. Oh, fakes the blink. Not quite needed. One guard tower about to fall. What else is Sock doing with his tier 2? Not much at the moment, it seems like.
Oh,
Blood Mage second coming. And the Warden!
Blinks to the side, but what can she do? Needs a Shadow Priest, I guess. LawLiet not mining. Not fully mining. The glaive falls. Mountain King is an uber boss. It's nighttime so soon. Can you survive? And then is it enough?
town is under siege.
Big game, dude. Nighttime again. That's a huge help. But yeah, now we have tier 2. We got a Sanctum coming. Still more militia being called from the main base. Rifles. Rifle caster. Very, very strong on tier 2. But no Archmage for the Brilliance Aura.
That's right. LawLiet down to 21 supply. No lumber. Nothing.
A player's forces are under
2 hunts only. We praised him high for his ability to defend these pushes, and all of a sudden he's crumbling. Nighttime is almost over, dude. What the hell? Is that right?
No, that was Moonstone.
Ah,
Nighttime just began.
I was about to say. Oh my god, I'm losing my sense of time.
400 gold for LawLiet. What can he do with it? Not too much lumber, though. He can't hope to tech. Going for the Mercenary. He can hire mercenaries, so that's what he's doing.
But they're not that great against rifle casters, are they?
Not really. Ward needs to get level 4. Which is also going to be slowed down, or, well, I should say, hindered, rather. Because of the mana burn, of course. Siphon mana. Right now, the Hunter's army is looking fairly decent, though, at taking out these towers.
Oh, can't blink through this bolt. Siphon is working fine. We hide in the shadows. Ancient Protector about to fall. Needs more repair. With so few lumber going for the berserker, but no follow-up really.
Okay. We're not done yet here.
Who
Even though
said
he's
tower
getting
pushes are
stronger
dumb and we
after.
shouldn't balance the game in a way that enables tower pushes? I love this!
LawLiet, perhaps not so fond of this playstyle at the moment.
You're right, man. A
Repositioning
proxy
the AP.
workshop would be so sick. Ivory towers. Whee! That's a lot of piercing damage raining down on the scout tower. Whew.
Sok is having a tough time here, leapfrogging closer. That AP does so much damage to the towers.
Yo!
Nice
And of course,
reposition. Very well done.
the arcane doesn't do that much. Is he committing now? To this arcane. Wait.
Oh, Hunt's going across the map,
A player's
trying to
forces
go
are
for the
under
counterattack.
Okay. Is that the right call? There's no TP. He gives up the base. But is he really faster?
Call to arms. Okay. Warden. Coming in. Should be able to take that one out. Can Sok buy a TP? Yes, he can.
With that, the base might survive. Warden doesn't have a TP either. Sok's not falling for it. Not
Why
yet.
is Sok not TPing?
He got the tree down.
Shouldn't he? Yeah, okay. TP bot. Where's the TP? Sok is taking forever. I'm nervous.
Maybe killed a couple of units there. LawLiet doesn't have the gold for a new tree. He can't rebuild the tree. And that all in didn't work. At all. Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. There's still two split footmen ravaging buildings. I think Sok got this. He must have gotten this now.
MK first tower push. Echo Isles special apparently. Now all the hunts are trapped. Warden jumping in with the heal scroll, hoping to win this fight here. But he's getting drained already. No mana anymore. The Huntresses have to do it just with the right clicks. Same as the Warden. And the
She's-
MK is ready to find more and more kills.
She's close to 4, but yeah, no mana. That's it. That's gotta be it. Sok takes the 3-1 for Team Lin. Can you believe it? The balls on this guy are... What was he thinking? Mountain King Tower Push, man. What was he thinking? His confidence must be through the roof. He just did it.
Things keep going his way. What an amazing day for Sok. This must be one of the best days of his career, really. Especially if he can also win the next game, because that would be game over then. Soin is now the only player left for Team Happy. He will have to win this game and beat Lin just to tie up this series and bring us to the ace match.
And then we'd probably get Happy vs. Lin. Or they send in Sok once again if he's not tired. But yeah, this is now match points again and again for Team Lin. They defeated Team Happy in the group stage and they are inches away from grabbing the championship.